Marlene!
But you know she got out. You've heard it on the... But
Biggs! Wes!
that is another.
Jesse!
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
God damn it!
They're super dead.
God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene. Marlene.
But it's not like you cared about her yesterday.
And they literally just told you they got her out, so...
Yeah.
Were you not listening?
No, of course
It
not.
was us. We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
His hands are huge. I bet he gives...
What do you mean hands?
Yes, haha, hand. I was gonna say, like, I bet he gives great temple rubs, but then it's like... Oh, probably not, though.
But there's other things he probably does really well.
Honey.
What?
Honey.
Just say it. Anyway.
Do you want to do stuff with that size hand?
Barrett,
Wow, that's a look.
Marlene's fine.
That's an interesting look.
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
How dare you make parenting decisions on my behalf?
You sure? Hey, where you going?
Now's not the time to be the silent guy, Cloud.
But he doesn't do emotions well, and he doesn't know what to say, so...
They just lost everyone they've ever known. Just saying. But, you know, you can always make new friends. That's what this game is about. Friendship. Being friends.
Making new friends.
Making new friends.
To put them in your party.
To put them in your party.
Adding more dysfunctional people to your little fellowship.
And then one or two of them also die.
Two?
Well, are we supposed to spoil that?
How could this happen?
From a game from 1997?
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Canonically, Aerith is supposed to die.
Yeah, but who's the second one?
This wasn't an accident.
That depends on if you count Shinra Spy, or like Kate Sith, at least one of his bodies. But then it's like, it's supposed to be this dramatic scene where he sacrifices himself for the team and dies.
But he's just a robot.
He's just a robot, so then he just shows up again, like, hi, it's a new robot. I have a new remote-controlled robot now.
I forgot
That's where
about that.
Marlene is?
Yeah, he got this noble death scene and everything. And then 5 minutes later, I'm back!
Ugh.
There she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if
Well,
she
I know
left,
just
I
as
won't
much
blame
as
you
you
for it, I
do.
swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
In my veins flows the blood of ancients.
This planet is my birthright.
No, it ain't.
It's just a memory. This is something he'd heard Sephiroth say before.
Is it though?
God, he's so fucking cool.
Is he real?
You have failed again, I see.
Ooh.
Oh, so he's not there?
Yeah, we said that before in that scene where he's not.
Yeah,
there,
only
it's
Cloud
not
can see
real.
him.
But is he a hallucination or is he a vision?
Isn't that what you want?
God, he's tall.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's super tall.
When he still has his legs.
Hey! Yeah, he's like 2 meters tall or something.
Let's go.
He's a huge guy. Well, not huge like Barrett, but just...
Jump on a chocobo.
I like how like everyone's just sort of like NPCing it and like running to where they were supposed to be standing. Barrett was almost T-posing for a second. It's Chocobo Steve.
Sam.
Hey, pretty crazy, huh? Can you believe this mess?
You doing all right?
I am, but I can't say the same about my birds. Poor things are scared half to death.
Mm.
Someone popped the lid off our world.
So I guess we just
Wait. Over there.
what, Shinra soldiers?
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
So
So were we looking for her? Like,
I mean,
are you going to Madame M's?
it seems like it, but that's a bit
No,
weird.
that's to the right here.
Well, that's her.
Yeah.
Well, this is a fine mess.
Because this isn't the path,
That is it.
like the normal path to
Compared
get
Sector
to
7, we're doing
Aerith
fine,
house.
But that's hardly an accomplishment.
No.
But yeah, Aerith's mom, her house.
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
Did he though? Did he though?
Yeah, they don't know. They'll never know that he's dead.
Can I still hold out some sort of vague hope that Wedge made it out?
Maybe.
There's no need to be afraid.
I've been thinking.
We never saw him die.
We gotta
No,
go
we
find the
just
others.
saw the big thing head right
If
for
we
him.
don't look for them, who will?
Come on, Barrett.
Hey, Cloud.
Guys,
Gonna need your help with it too.
Right.
guys, tell Barrett the truth.
Yeah, don't give him false hope.
No. Oh yeah, we're gonna go find them. We're gonna go find Biggs and Jesse.
They were in pretty bad shape. As in dead. They were they were dead. That is the worst shape that there is. Except for if you actually then also go into like grislier things, but let's not.
Like being attacked by a grizzly bear.
No, I mean like nah, let's not.
Let's not.
Worst shape there is.
Worst shape there is.
My ears are
COVID-19. By the time we're recording this, we just found out that Donald Trump was
where I think
positive. So it's gonna be fascinating listening back to this,
Come on in. Pick up the pace.
like an hour and a half into a recording session, because this is gonna be out in like 2 weeks. By the time this was recorded, we had just found out that he had tested positive and was admitted to a hospital. Wouldn't it be crazy if like just you know what? Let's not even.
No, let's not. That's no.
What are they looking at? Oh, it's just listening to radio.
Yeah.
Orphanage. Oh, Chudley.
Oh, and a bench.
I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
I hate that he says in these trying times.
In these trying times. Well, I got 2 things.
Okay.
Which means I can buy ATB stagger materia, increases the ATB when staggering enemy, interesting. And ATB assist slightly fills teammates' ATB gauges when ATB commands are used back to back. That's neato. I mean, he has them, so I'll just buy them.
Alright.
Those are the new
What was that
ones.
thing at the bottom?
Steadfast block. We already have
okay.
one. It's like he has more in stock, so you can buy more of some of them.
Yeah, I might also want to sit at the bench.
Cloud,
Oh yeah.
I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Aha!
That means you've come up with a hypothesis. God damn it!
No. A theory is not a hypothesis, honey. We've been over this. So, we got
I know
new
they're
ones.
not, but he used it wrong.
Hey, we've done this one too. We should get enemy skill materia. It's in the game.
Ooh.
Oh, this is how you get enemy skill. Neat. So we still don't have the stagger effect part 3 because we need to increase the stagger damage bonus. I have it up on how you do it. You're supposed to just use the things, the abilities that like increase stagger. It's just that I haven't been timing it right.
Oh, okay.
MP consumption. I have to master 12 types of materia. And I have to defeat 10 unique monsters. Okay. So we can actually get the enemy skill material right here, right now.
At the bench.
I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Thank you.
That means
I've developed a new materia.
Yes,
You
enemy
get
skill
it.
materia. Ha 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 ha.
ooh, learn and use enemy skills. That's sexy.
Well,
Forward to receiving all of your future battle intel support.
that means that I have to.
Just how far into the game do you think we are? Because I mean, it's the Midgard section. Shouldn't be that much more. You go to rescue Aerith.
Yeah, the next part is we get to talk to Aerith's mom, learn about the ancients. Then we go to Shinra headquarters to bust out Aerith, and then we flee from Midgar.
Yeah.
That's the key for like the original
That's why I'm like,
Midgar
wow,
section.
you get that quite late in the game.
We do get that quite late in the game, but it could also be sort of a new game plus thing as well, because you get to sort of have everything from the beginning. And I guess also could be interesting to. I guess I have to look it up, right? I guess I have to look up where all the enemies are that you can steal enemy skills from. Can I talk to you guys? No.
No.
Just knock over your chairs. Ha ha ha. But now, we must get scolded by Aerith's mom again.
For getting her captured.
But this is so dumb because, like, the Turks have always known where she lives.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
the house.
Marlene!
They could have just gotten her whenever they wanted. But I guess they wanted her to come voluntarily because they wanted her to participate in Hojo's crossbreeding experiment.
Which is really unlikely, even if she were all gung-ho about their
God,
cause.
don't run into a stranger's house and start screaming, Barrett. You have a gun for an arm.
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl.
Who?
Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a
She's
pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
Not anymore.
She's sleeping.
Oh, come on.
I want to see her
Have to
too.
be quiet.
Come on, let's go look in on her.
Oh, yes. The scene of Barrett
down.
bawling
Don't
his
wake
eyes
her.
out. I know. Minigame again, where we have to not bash into porcelain on the floor.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Okay, so you haven't lost exactly everything. Almost
Shinra
everything.
has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful.
Everyone has to talk about how much they like
Took
Aerith.
advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It
That's
was only
different.
a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. Is that it?
They might retell her past
So
a
she
bit
told you
now
about
to
that.
explain that the Turks didn't, in fact, know where she
must
lived.
trust you all a great deal.
Because that is one of the
Yes.
weird parts of like the
Aerith
original.
is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
The Wu-Tai War.
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
I always liked the section in the original. It's very sad.
But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed.
I like how they modeled young Elmira.
To pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me.
So far, this is pretty much word for word from the original.
It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about
No,
right.
return to the planet.
Yeah.
I didn't understand any of it at the time.
Just return to the planet.
When I asked if
They're
she
not
had one in the
aliens.
sky,
Well,
she
same
said
difference,
no.
I guess.
This one, right here.
Hmm.
I mean, what can you say to that?
It's so weird how, like, it's just... You have to sort of stop and think about it a bit, where it's like, oh, wait, there's super
That's what she
alien
said
life
to
in
me.
this world. Genova is an alien.
So I asked.
So, wait, there's
"What's
intelligent
wrong?"
alien life? What are the implications of this?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
That's really fucked up.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the
Nope.
knock.
Nope.
Nope,
They know.
same as in the original. They know where she lives. They've always known where she lives.
No! Go away!
Maybe they just didn't want to have to deal with bringing up a kid until she reached, sexual maturity, which is what they're waiting for.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
Because, that's what they were waiting for, right?
So I said, who are the ancients?
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But I like how it's so cynical and crass, where it's like, oh, the promised land is probably just a place where there's a lot of Mako energy. We could build such great power plants there to siphon it all up.
That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
But they didn't take her.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her.
I know, right?
Right?
The Turks I know.
Right?
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work.
That's a fucking
That's why,
cop-out.
Even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back
She has to
home
come willingly,
once
or
they
it,
get what
or
they
it...
I doubt it.
See?
need. You're not planning anything.
Oh,
are you?
God.
Don't make things
You
worse than
understand,
they
like, the
are.
implication, right?
What?
I lost her too.
Well,
I don't know
it's
if
the
I
Republican thing, right?
If I could
Oh, you...
ever-
Oh, that.
Yeah,
that
there we
really-
go. There we
Oh.
go. If it's rape, you can't get pregnant. Your body has a way of just shutting that down.
Oh.
Maybe
That's
we'd be
it.
better off waiting a
That's
little
it.
while.
That's what. Oh no.
I didn't like that.
No one liked that.
No, the cat didn't like it either. He's like
Take care.
mooping now.
Like checking up on the bar.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I hate myself for having said that.
Yep.
Yes, let's go check up on the bar. Yeah, let's check in on our friends. I am certain we still have friends to check in with.
There's just debris at the bar.
Technically, we have more friends now. if each individual part counts as a friend.
You